So what is a technical official?
There's lots of them that come under the same umbrella. So I've written down an order here. So the officials, it's not just the umpires, but they do fall under that bracket. So first of all, you've got an umpire, and then you have an umpires manager who coaches the better umpires and then analyses their performances and sort of provides them with information about the game schedules, doing a big tournament and stuff. And then the other level of an official is called an umpire coach, and they go out into the clubs and they badge umpires to get them out to spread the sport. And then the other side of the technical officials, which is where I am, you start off with a judge who works with the higher up technical officials. They're all called, the names cross over, so it's a bit complicated. So you've got a judge who's responsible for the timing of the games. So they're on the stop clock that puts the big numbers up on the side, because obviously in hockey we don't do extra time. We stop the clock when the umpire puts their hands up and an extra puts the tee up. We've got to record who scores the goals, and also any substitutions or cards need to be noted down on the form. And the next level up, you have the TOs, the technical officials, for the match, and they are in charge of the judges. They check all the facilities and things are suitable for playing hockey, and they make sure the team sheets have all been filled out correctly. So the judges sit in the box, and then you've got people that are outside of the box as well. And the TD, the technical director, who will be out the front of the box managing the managers for the teams and the benches and the naughty chairs. And then the final one above that is also called a TD, but that's a tournament director. So they're in control of the whole thing. Because obviously when you've got a big weekend tournament, you've not just got the one match, you've got 3 or 4, and the TOs and the judges and the umpires need to be allocated. So somebody needs to then organise that. So that's all the list of technical officials that exist.
So your role is?
I am just a baby at the minute. I'm a judge and I've done a little bit of technical officiating.
Great. So
I've been doing it just over a year.
So basically you're the scorekeeper.
Kind of, no, scorekeeper, timer, and then I do some of the form work as well. Yeah.
So in terms of cricket, I have an idea. In cricket, you are the boy in the shed turning the cards in the corner.
It's more complicated than that. Mind you, cricket scoring is not easy. But essentially, yeah, we're the people in the shed, except we've got a nice little box down on the sideline. Instead of being miles away, you get a much better view of the action because you're right in the middle, in between the two subs benches. So you've got either squad on either side of you, which is cool because it's constant and you're watching that the subbing is being done correctly and things like that. So you're really in the middle of it rather than being stuck up in a shed up a ladder with no heating.
So, yeah, I mean, to put this into perspectives, perhaps, for those of us who have been to Scottish Hockey's Glasgow Green facility, is a lovely little plastic and perspex box.
That's the one.
Two dugouts right in front of where the players come out, in the middle of the near side touchline. Which I think
that's it. That's us. That's where we sit in our life.
So yeah, I think this is similar to most of the international standard pitch layouts that you might see in the Pro League and so forth.
Yeah, they'll all have boxes, proper boxes, because I mean you couldn't do it if you were getting blasted with rain as well, because it's quite a high level of concentration and things happen extremely quickly, especially at the beginning of the match, and you can't have your pages flying around and things like that.
My main question here at this point of the proceedings was, what's the difference between an umpire and a technical official? I think you've kind of gone into this. Yeah.
Well, your umpires, they're out on pitch. They're essentially another part of the team, 2 separate teams that are working together with the umpires and the TDs and the TOs and the judges. They've got their own team, we've got our own team, but we work together. But they'll be hooked into. They're having their own little game. They're sort of. We've got to watch them basically. We've got to watch them like an absolute hawk.